the more I looked at disinformation, the more I thought it's not a primary problem, it's an outlier. The problem is confirmation bias and human sensibility, and the fact that technology is evolving faster than human beings are, for which there is no solution, which people have alluded to. I think, and I'm sort of not referring to my book, but I'm just thinking about just listening in the beginning here, and I spent most of my life in the news media. My worry is that news, however you define it, is becoming elite and elitist, that it's perceived as something that only elites care about or know about. I mean, all of these studies we've seen, including the Reuters one, the amount of kind of passive consumers of information is growing, not shrinking. And I don't know what to do about that. I mean, Roger's initial question about journalism, I have a very idealistic view of it. Of course, it has a social purpose. The whole reason the framers gave us the First Amendment is to protect journalism, so journalism could write about power. That was the source of that. And so I think the whole raison d'etre of news has that public purpose, but I'm not sure, based on what we've seen in the last years, and even looking at that graphic. I mean, profitability does undermine that. I don't know how to solve the problem that news is perceived as elitist. I don't know how to solve the problem that virtual reality is replacing analog reality, and I don't even know how to solve the disinformation problem, because as I wrote in Information Wars, everybody thinks it's a supply problem. It's not a supply problem, it's a demand problem. People seek it out. With that very dispiriting and pessimistic view, I welcome this effort to think about it, and there's an urgency to it. And I also agree, Steve, we can't boil the ocean, although we all want to.